The mic's off when he was doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
There.
And I can listen, I can promise you if any of us in the house did that sitting next to him at any time, we'd get the glare of a lifetime.
Yeah. Podcast did it. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take over. I got lots of topics.
No,
you're not.
You're not talking
Aaron,
about
get ready.
SWAT. Okay, so
got our leftover stuff from last night.
I've been clipped. I'm over here. I can't do much.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
it's not
Aaron's
your
been neutered.
podcast. Yes, he has, because it's not his podcast.
Oh,
it's
man.
my
Look
podcast.
at that.
Yeah, I've been clipped. I'm in second chair. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Still got his chair though.
I do. I brought it over. So I
Those
feel
other
special.
people aren't bearded. What's going on?
Okay, well, yeah, she's a hot blonde. Then you got the other hot blonde on the other side of him, blondish brown. And then you got Baldy in the middle with bearded Baldy. And then poor Sarah and Vanessa have been put in the corner.
They're over there.
Can't put baby in the corner, but apparently we've put 2 babies in the corner. And then my husband.
She's lowered my seat so we're the same height for the first time in our life.
I did
We're
not
the
lower
same
the
height.
seat. The seat
Look how
does
low I
not
am.
go
I'm
up
like
any higher.
I'm like at the kids' table.
The seat doesn't go any
No
higher.
actuality, this is our height difference. Right like that.
Yeah,
great.
you're like what? You're 6'2".
6'2".
6'2", and I'm 5'2".
5'1".
I'm 5'2".
I vote 5-1.
Yeah, of course you do. That's the reason why you're sitting in that seat.
I
and
know.
she's sitting in the main line.
I know.
That's it right there.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate.
No, it's not. Okay, so we have a couple things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Tracy hit it, and then we're gonna go straight into the podcast.
Do I have to mute your mics? Are you guys going to be on your best behavior?
I'm already bored, so we need to get moving.
I don't care.
Just go for it.
I'm regretting
All right,
this
here we go.
decision already.
So we have to like, share, subscribe, and comment on all of our platforms. We are live with a good amount of viewers on Facebook, finally. If you're on there, please like and share. So have everybody join us today. We have everybody going live on YouTube. Nobody's there. We got a couple of viewers, but that's okay because we want you on Rumble. So if you are on Facebook or YouTube, switch over to Rumble, or you can go to Black Robe too. But we have great conversation going on. I see Sean's on and Anne-Marie, and we are ready to go. So of course we have our send your questions in. We need some more questions for the new year. We have our merch. I'm surprised Pastor Tom doesn't have his UBU shirt on, but that's okay. And then Christmas Eve service is on Sunday. So he wants to make sure that you are there Sunday morning as well, because he has lots to say. And we'll have our Christmas Eve service Sunday night at 7 p.m. And Pastor Tom's very excited about this because somebody is going to win Hope's favorite things.
He's got. You should see his face. It's a very sarcastic face.
I'm not on that list.
He is.
That's funny.
Oh
That's why I have
gosh.
this tissue here. I'm prepared
Listen.
to wipe my face.
Oh my god.
That UBU, did you guys get that title off an Ark Church pastor's page?
Excuse me. That is my motto.
Oh, UBU? Is that like
Well, she did come from an ARC church.
Is that a
though.
sermon
That's true.
series
I did.
from sermon.com?
You
It has to do with homosexuality.
Yeah, UBU.
Yeah. You be you.
Love is love.
Love
You be you, and I'll be me.
Yes.
That was all Tracy. And
A new
Tracy
you,
actually, you know
a
what's
new
funny
year.
is
Yeah.
Pastor Dallas was here for my ladies' conference. Somebody, what did she just said it in her message? Something like, how did she say it, Tracy? Because we were like,
It was
oh,
bad.
our hands have been slapped.
She was like, basically like, don't go around and just you be you. Like you need to like stop being yourself and you need to get out of your carnality. And I was like, oh,
Correct.
wow.
So ours is you be you and Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think like the Vegas odds would be very high that you will see that being a Ark Church sermon series title within 2024. UBU.
I'm
Yeah.
literally going to Google that
it
right
could
now.
be.
Yeah.
But remember, Tracy did come from an ARC church.
I did.
So
And
that
I
might have something to do with it.
Yeah, UBU.
New year, new
We're
you.
renewing the mind.
Yeah.
Tracy's
Yeah.
only been here for how long?
Yeah, 3
us?
years.
Years.
3 years?
3, that's it.
3 years.
I'm still a baby.
Hey,
I'm just
listen.
learning.
It's a process.
It's a It is.
He's preaching on the process. It's a process. There is no process. It's fast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Go ahead, Trace.
Okay, thank you. So back to
we're
Hope's
still
favorite
doing
things. Listen,
No wonder
hold
this,
on.
no
I've
wonder
got
this podcast takes 3 hours.
it
It does
takes
not take 3 hours.
close to
Oh
3
my
hours. He's not wrong. So
Logan's going to have
All I
give
know,
birth by the
she
time
leave-
this thing is over.
Oh
She
my
leaves the
God,
house at
please.
1. She gets home at 8 o'clock at night. I'm like 7-hour podcast. All right.
That's not true.
It is kind of true.
Go ahead, Tracy.
Okay, so
Hope's
today
favorite thing. A chance to win. Hope's favorite
Hope's
thing.
gonna cry the whole entire time. All right, so we've got some winners. So we had 13 people that knew
13
what
people who got my phrase.
the secret code was.
Who got the secret phrase?
And
13 people with the timestamps. I'm impressed.
I'm actually impressed that all these people, and you know what, they didn't just send it in, they sent it in with the timestamps. And they know how important that was to me because we don't do cheaters here. So
they abided by the Tracy rule.
Exactly, thank you. And so on the whole, how stupid can you be, dingbat, was the secret phrase. And that was something Hope would say.
That's a phrase that I say.
Should have thrown in Dingleberry. It would have been 100%. That's you.
Norma was the one that
Norma
picked the
helped her
Dingleberry
phrase.
two-step to be.
Yeah, Dingleberry two-step is what I say a lot. That's true. You're doing, and Heather didn't like it when I said it to her kids in children's church.
She didn't.
One
Poor
time I was
little
like,
baby.
I called them Dingleberries, and she's like, "Do you really think you should be calling the kids Dingleberry?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, you are what you are. It's all right.
You be
You be you.
You be you.
Exactly. Thank you.
If you're a Dingleberry, you're a Dingleberry." They all laughed. They thought it was funny. Heather did not.
Heather does not think that.
And then Heather
I
said,
don't
"Can you
blame
not
her.
say that again?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going to say it again. It'll be all right."
Did they copy
Heather
you?
is so dang funny.
Did they say it after you did? Like, did they start going home and saying that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Not her kids,
See?
because her kids
Exactly.
know even if I say it, they're not, well, except for Brinley. But her kids know if I say it and they're not allowed, that they still don't say it. Now, Brinley, on the other hand, I have taught a few things that it's been regrettable.
It's not good.
For poor, probably Heather more than anybody. Okay, so
Okay,
do you want him
so-
to pick the name?
Well,
is that what we're doing?
Can I show them? Look how
Yes,
look
go
how
ahead.
amazing this stuff is, Pastor Tom. Number 1, the Dream Flow Alani energy drink. How could you go wrong with
I'm
that?
supposed to pick something?
No.
This is the whole thing they're winning.
Have you not been
They won
watching?
this whole entire thing.
Wait a second. Have you not been watching along with
No,
us?
he doesn't watch my podcast, just so you know.
Okay.
He
Wow.
thinks he has better things to do. He doesn't know that he doesn't.
Okay.
My
So-
son watches it periodically.
Yeah,
but
but he didn't even
my
know
husband
Vanessa
no.
was on it. So
52 minutes to go. We're looking at mugs and
we're just getting started. Okay, thank you. Yes.
yeah,
So the
neck
Hope
and chest
Hotline
firming
mug.
cream.
So they get all
Gonna be suicidal here in 1 minute.
the winner of the Hope favorite things gets all of these. And the reason why they get the Longhorn Steakhouse, do you know why?
Yeah, what's up with the Longhorn Steakhouse? Do you know
Why do you think they get a gift card to that place?
Oh, I see it now. That's the one thing. Well, no, the Bible's good. There's 2 things interesting on there.
Do you know
There's
why?
more than 2
Do you
things.
know why we did the Longhorn Steakhouse gift card though? Was there a specific thing there?
Do I know?
Yeah, do you know why it's one of my favorite things?
Oh, that cake thing?
Yes, Stampede, yeah.
Stampede, yeah.
Okay, now
Stampede,
you have
the
to attest
Stampede.
to this. You just tried that Stampede. What do you think?
Fantastic. Really is. That is really good. I mean, really good.
Okay.
And how many times have you threatened to send me to Longhorn to pick you up that thing?
Twice, 2 days. And you haven't yet gone, so. You're not one of my favorite things.
Okay, so we have her favorite protein. You know that, the chocolate peanut butter protein that she loves.
He loves it when I put it in the.
Say,
Nothing better than some plant-based protein.
And then when I put it in my, what's that thingy by Bullet?
Yum, yum.
When I put it in the Bullet to mix it up with my rock hard bananas, he's real happy.
These are a
see-
few of her favorite things.
Okay, cut up
Moving
frozen
on.
bananas.
Moving on.
Oh, it's already started.
Rock hard bananas.
Oh my gosh.
Big fan. Big fan.
Oh my gosh. This is why I said the kids are going to have to leave after we pull the question.
Kids have to go.
So the winner's going to win all of these things. One person is going to win. Pastor Tom, you have the pleasure of pulling the name out of the Christmas box.
Talia's bringing it to him.
No, you can just let him hold the Christmas box real quick. Let him
I hold
see
it.
it.
Careful, not my drinks again. I owed him that. I
Okay.
pick one out. Is that what I'm doing?
Yep. Pick a name
Pick
out.
any name out.
Any name. Who is it?
Cindy Glass.
Cindy Glass.
Cindy Glass.
All
you
right.
won.
Cindy Glass. All I need you to do is send me an email. Remember, right here. Askhope.
You know who that is,
@thehopehotline.com.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah.
I figured you did.
Yeah. So just send me an email. Let me know, and we'll coordinate
Wait,
a
so
time.
which one does she win?
She wins all of it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the whole thing.
Wow.
She is the big winner. It's Christmas time.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep wiping my eyes.
Yeah. Bye, girls. See you
I'm
later.
laughing so hard.
Am I able to get some of the Gold Bond cream just for so I can keep my butt cheeks ageless?
Okay, the Gold Bond cream. Did you not see what it was for? Your
Well,
neck.
Yeah,
and your
well, it
chest.
says chest, but I don't have chesticles, so
Okay,
butt
well,
cheeks.
I don't know what to tell you because it's not meant for your butt cheeks. It's meant for your
It's unfortunate.
neck and your chest. You might need to maybe do some squats. That'll help you.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No, that's not going to happen. Tommy
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, he was Tommy's short-lived workout partner. Okay,
Yeah.
so what else do we got?
That's it.
That's
We
it.
did it today. We're done.
Alrighty.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game. He loves games.
It's called Rock Hard Bananas.
What are the rules?
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Tom,
Yeah.
listen, last podcast was almost X-rated. I think it was
Yes, you
X-rated.
did that. You went down the.
I did not.
did. You went
Actually,
down
if
the
you want to know who created that
anal sex
question,
route.
it was all Sarah. It was Sarah who started that question, and it was
throwing people under the bus.
Sarah's question led down that fiery little. No, it wasn't. That was Sarah's because I had to make sure that I got that one in.
No, let's not.
Okay. No, that's not how it started. I definitely know whose it was, and there's a reason why I know whose it was. Okay. So listen. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right.
Okay. Now I've already got an answer to the question.
Oh, we're doing like a newlywed thing?
Well, yeah, kind of,
Okay.
but to prove that I do
This
know
will not
you,
go well.
or not know, or I don't know you.
We see life completely differently, so this will not go well.
We're alike in so many ways, but yet not. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer to this question. So this one's a freebie. This is a toss out. Didn't I say I don't have an answer
You
to this
don't.
one?
You don't
I
have
don't
an
have any
answer.
clue. Like, what is your... I might have should have said something because it might not be when he was a kid. Dadgummit. Okay, what is your favorite Christmas memory? Now, I'm changing it because I think I know what it is. What's your favorite Christmas memory?
Well, it would be Tommy was born around Christmas. So.
Oh.
In my head, I remembered that.
It was
I was
in our
like,
head.
oh, I bet you it's that. Because it was,
December
Tommy was,
17th.
he was born December 17th. So,
1998.
yep.
Okay.
So that was probably my favorite Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. And what was it?
Norma goes, wow.
You were November 9th, so it doesn't really matter.
You were a turkey baby.
Yeah, you're my favorite Thanksgiving.
He's not the favorite child. It's just he was the favorite Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your first kid. You get your first kid. Like, that was a big deal. Santa even came to the house,
He has
took
little-
pictures
he
with
has little
him.
Santa set, his little Santa.
I still have
outfit.
that little Santa outfit.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
sweet.
Like Santa came, took pictures with him in his Santa outfit. It was super cute. I couldn't get, what? He's not the favorite kid. Okay.
You're explaining to
So-
people who are off camera.
All right. I always do. All right. Hey, listen, my people know.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't need to worry about, you critique people who are off camera. I embrace people who are off camera. Okay. There's a difference.
You be you.
You build walls. You build walls. I build bridges.
That's exactly right. Except I'm building the bridges and you're building the walls. You're shutting it down. Okay. Did you believe in Santa, and how old were you when you found out he wasn't real?
Yes. Yes, I believed in Santa. And I had strong faith.
Yeah.
I was well past the normal age of no longer believing. I had kids.
Well past.
Kids would come up and tell me all the time. It was. I mean, I think I was like 11, something like that, 10, 11, something like that, and kids would come up. I think it was 5th grade, so whatever age that was. And kids would come up
you
to
were
me.
younger. You were a younger. You were a younger student.
Yeah,
So
I was
it was
younger
probably
for
10
my
or
grade,
11.
for my grade.
Yeah,
norm-
you're super
younger
young
than-
for your
younger
grade.
than normal.
So it's 10 or 11 for you. Normal fourth graders are 10 and 11. So fifth grade, you could have been 10, 11.
Right. No, I mean, but so I had kids for a couple of years come up and tell me that Santa wasn't real, and I just told them it was because they were bad. That's why I didn't come to their house. And I mean, I said it with conviction.
Yeah.
And that they didn't believe. So they lacked
That's a
faith.
shocker. He said it with
They
conviction.
lacked faith.
That's awesome.
So
You
that's
said
that.
they lacked faith?
Yeah,
That's what I
you
thought.
didn't. You don't believe, so that's why he doesn't
You don't
come to your
receive.
house.
Exactly.
Because
So
I had proof. I had the empty cookie plate.
Yep.
And I saw it.
That's awesome.
I believed 100%.
That's how he is with his Christian faith
And
now.
I was absolutely crushed when it wasn't. When I found out it wasn't true.
Like, did you cry?
I don't think I cried. I was just more just in stunned belief. And then I kept finding out everything else wasn't true. No tooth fairy. No Easter bunny. And I kept going out. So does that mean?
That's rough.
So does that mean? My parents are like,
Oh man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you found out, were you mad at your parents? Were you mad because
no,
when you
not at
found
all. Not at all. That's why. I mean, I don't make a big deal out of it either way. I couldn't pull it off because I just couldn't lie to Tommy and Norma. I just couldn't pull it off. But
That's why
I
our
don't,
kids
I
didn't
don't
believe.
I don't consider it like hellbound lying or anything like that because you play a game like that. It'd be like not telling somebody there's a surprise party, but I just couldn't pull it off. But no, it was magical, man. It's magical when you wake up Christmas morning and there was no presents under the tree. Now there's jam-packed full of presents. They're all from Santa. Put out cookies. They're gone. The milk's gone. It's freaking magical. It's great. And it really was never the same after that, after you find out there's no Santa.
Do you remember how Tommy and Norma, when for like what they only believed for like such a short period of time, like it was
I
so
don't know
short.
if Norma ever. I don't know if Tommy.
No, because
Norma ever did really.
No,
but-
because Norma did. Because remember when she found she was afraid, she didn't want him coming in the house because she was crying. She's like, I don't want him to come in the house because she was afraid. So.
Yeah.
So our kids didn't believe, but then they were very glad when they found out
There
it wasn't real.
was a year window where he tried to pull it off, but I couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, they were super young. They were relieved when they found out he wasn't real.
Well, I've had one Christian that said to me one time, that it ruined their faith in Jesus when they found out there was no Santa. And I'm like, then that had no impact on me because I could care less what some, guy says. But I'm like,
Is that could be an excuse not to just believe, as far as I'm concerned. Come on.
yeah, agreed. But
Please.
anyway,
So what did I say, Tracy?
You said, let me cut over to us. You said yes and 10 years old.
oh yeah,
Pretty close.
See, I do know you.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
No, well, you know me, but you don't know. We see life completely different. We do.
Yeah, because you're sensitive and sweet. Okay.
Yeah, people wouldn't think that, but I wouldn't necessarily put it that way, but yeah, but we do see.
And I'm more like
but memories. I mean,
cutthroat. I'm more like, that's how it is. It's just like, okay, it's like that. Just go on. And you're like,
Yeah.
but no, like
bordering on rude.
at times.
Yeah, there you go.
At times. That's true. I'm working on it.
Our kids are sitting over here. And I'm looking at their responses.
So, okay, when you hate a present, are you honest or do you pretend to love it?
It depends on the scenario. If it was you, I'd be honest. If it was like church people or guests at somebody's house, I'll pretend. Now, if you ask, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
If you flat out ask me, "Do you really like it?" then you're forcing me to, to tell you the truth. But no, I've hauled down tomatoes acting like I like them for people at their houses, and I freaking hate them.
Now, see, I will always
this
be
is
honest.
good. No, it's horrible. But I mean, I'm eating,
If you ask me, and depending on who it
tomato
is.
jelly.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, so gross. That clear fluid between the seeds. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Now, Tracy, let me ask you. Would you be honest? If you hated a present,
Absolutely not.
would you be honest or do you
Absolutely
pretend to
not.
love it? Regardless ever.
Depends on who it is.
It's the intent of the heart, Hope.
Oh
remember?
my God.
You be you.
The thought,
You
it's
be
the
you.
thought that counts.
Do you believe that
The
it's
intent of
do
another
you
art
believe
church sermon series.
he didn't even know about this
I know.
question.
Oh, I believe it because he doesn't
So
watch.
let me ask
so.
you. Is it the thought that counts or no?
No.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely not.
Don't be mad
like,
at me.
No, I mean, like,
Thank you.
it's the means that counts. It's the means that counts. Like if you have the means to get somebody something decent and you buy them crap,
I agree.
I don't care about what your thoughts are. You mean you need to get them something decent.
I agree.
If you're gonna buy something, get them something decent. And then if you can't afford to, then get them your best. That's it. I mean, there's been many times where I didn't have any money. I just bought what was best, what I could get. Never buy anybody like, worthless garbage. So disagree. Thought that counts. No.
Thank you
It's
very
the means
much.
that counts.
Because
Your best.
it was a big debate on Wednesday. You're
Well, it
just-
could go either way because they could be saying that their best is the thought. So whatever.
no, that wasn't.
But it's
that
just
wasn't it.
any gift will do, and that's the thought that counts. No, you're better off. I mean, for me, it's always either
don't buy it.
either do it well or don't do
But
it.
it's not even gifts. We weren't referring just to gifts. In general, is it the thought that counts? And I say no, it's not the thought that counts.
No.
Because people can put in half-heartedness into things and then fall back on that. That's their
At least
their
I did
fallback.
something. I hate that.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I'd rather you not. Just don't. Aaron was on, and he said that it isn't that he agreed, but he has a caveat to his slightly.
What, the thought that counts thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, Tom worded it pretty well. The intent of like your means. I actually like that. That actually fits more of what I was trying to say because it shows that, yeah, you may not have like a lot to give, but you did give your best. It's kind of like the woman that gave 2 pennies. Okay, that was all she had. That was the best that she had. So if somebody looks at it and goes, well, she gave like nothing. Well, yeah, but she had nothing. So I agree with that. That's a good point.
Yeah. Now, would you always be honest, Aaron?
Oh, probably
Depends
not.
on the scenario.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, it's scenario
uh-huh.
based on the person. Yeah, because some people that could be crushing. I got you this great gift and it's terrible.
My son wants to know
Yeah.
if Tracy has ever
I'm-
lied about a gift that Jer has ever bought her.
No,
Have you?
because Jer is the best gift giver ever. What? No, I'm serious.
No, he is
no,
a really good
he
gift
is the
giver.
best gift giver. No,
Dude,
he literally
he gives
is.
me the best stuff there is. I mean, Jared buys
He
the
like
best stuff.
listens to what he like listens and pays attention.
100%. That's like the one area
He's
in
a
his life
bearded
he's
woman.
like 100.
He's a bearded
Yes,
woman.
Thank you.
100%
Exactly.
bearded woman. He's a
That's what
bearded
it
woman.
is. Yeah.
He's awesome. He's the
Yeah.
best gift giver there is. Everything Jared has ever given me is top of the line. Awesome stuff.
I know, because he's a good, he's
Yeah.
he's
He
an
is the
excellent,
best.
but he loves gifts too, so it like makes sense.
It helps.
Yeah, it does.
You know what you always do for Jer is just give money. You can never go wrong.
It's true.
Jer likes
Because then he just gives it away.
exactly.
Every time.
Exactly. Okay, what is the most thoughtful present you've picked out for an old girlfriend?
I have a lot of girlfriends.
That is true. And if you saw you would know why.
Hey,
But go ahead.
Ouch.
He did not look good. And we all know
bull
this.
crap.
I
In
helped you.
my mind, I look good.
Tom, exactly.
In my mind, that mullet.
You and Tommy
that mullet was
dressed the
good.
same way. He had a mullet.
That looked
Awesome.
good.
Okay, let's. I wish I had a picture. Okay, so
So you need
let's.
to be prepared. If this is
too.
my podcast, I'll be right here. We'd all be prepared.
I wasn't even thinking we were going to go into what you look like.
Mm.
So describe what you look like every day that you went to college, or what was your attire? It looked like Tommy's attire, right? It did not match.
Not as good.
It was cut off in all different kinds of places. It was cut off. It was worn out. Your hair was
I
long.
made my own belts.
You didn't. Yeah, you made your own belts. Who does that?
They usually wear the football belt that you wear in your football pants. Like nylon, and you like pull them tight, like because that's I had all the time. So I wear that with my jeans, with a big like thing hanging down. You know, the big, like,
That's my wedding. Oh, who pulled
Hey, there
that
we
up?
go. Look at that
Okay,
stallion.
see,
Look at
that's
that
not-
stallion.
That's
That's a good-looking guy.
when we got engaged. I fixed him up.
yeah, how high
people.
my hair
He's
was.
a good looking guy.
He is a good looking guy. He still got it now. Yeah, he's very. That's exactly it.
I still have
Norma.
that tie and that suit.
Yes, he does. But he can't
awesome.
fit into him. He can't fit into. So
What's that supposed
wait,
to mean?
he wore because it's too big.
Oh,
Yeah. So he wore a redskin cap that he had
with Leonard Skinner pins.
with Leonard Skinner pins on it.
That was hot.
It was not hot. Your hair was never brushed. And that Taco Bell uniform that you wore that one summer, how many times did you wash it that whole entire summer?
Once a month.
There you go. There you go.
I was broke.
Okay, Tom,
had
you
no
can
quarters.
afford. So were your underwear? Were you wearing the same underwear every day?
I have no comment on that.
There you go.
There may not have been any underwear.
Tom, are you kidding
The
me?
Wild West
Occasionally I
down
like
there.
to go commando.
Okay, well, all I'm
like to be
saying
free.
to you is, you agree, Tracy? Is that what you said?
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Talia said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying
You're
to
like
you,
Kramer.
if you saw you,
This is America.
you would
Totally
understand
different.
why you didn't have a lot of dates. Like if you're wearing a Taco Bell uniform that's washed once a month.
Only at Taco Bell. I didn't like wear it around town or anything. Trying to pick up women. Hello.
Not a good scene.
Yo, bueno.
So
What was the question?
what was the most thoughtful present you've picked out for an
Oh.
old girlfriend?
No, I don't even remember any of the presents I bought for girlfriends. Gosh, I don't even know.
Okay.
Let me think about. Well, let me see. I'll use you.
No, don't use me.
Well, you're an old girlfriend.
I'm married to you now.
I know, but you
So I don't
were a
count.
girlfriend at one time. Gosh, dog, man. I don't even remember what I bought you. Did I ever buy you anything?
Yes,
I did.
jewelry.
Oh yeah, I did to get you
things.
back. That was a good one. I got you. Didn't I get you back with some gold earrings?
No
What was it?
bracelet 1 year and necklace another. You
Oh, was
broke
it
up with me.
necklace?
You broke up with me. a
The
couple
last
times.
time.
Oh, that
the
was
one
a
before
gold
we got-
necklace.
Okay, gold necklace. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Now-
you go. I'll go with that.
Okay, no. What about how much did that cost? Tommy wants to know how much that cost.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Lots.
It was lots.
It was
It was
pure
thick.
gold. Yeah,
And it was super thick.
it was
Okay,
pure
but
gold.
here's my thing to you
spare no
is
expense.
what about that? What about that girl
Oh,
Tamara?
gee.
Didn't you date her?
I don't even know.
Wait,
I don't know anybody on earth named Tamara.
No,
No, but I would date anything.
he would. He
Anything
wouldn't have
that's
cared.
hot.
He would have dated.
We just,
he
by the
didn't
way,
matter.
for Foundation Church, we do not refer to the African community as colored.
She's married to him.
Oh, I know. And yeah, make sure we get her on the screen there because, yeah, well, she can say whatever she wants, but us in the white community cannot. she,
That's why
she's got carte blanche. She's got license.
Yeah.
Well, considering
The rest of us
She's
do
pregnant.
do not have that. Yeah.
a little mixed up in there.
No, I would, just for the record, I would date anybody. If they were hot and loved God, I would date them. And I don't know which one was the most important in that order. But,
Depending on
but
who
I
it
would
was.
date anybody. Black, white, anything, anybody. But
No, what about that girl that?
Tamara.
No, the pastor's wife hooked you up with, or you wanted her. What was
Oh,
her name?
gosh.
What was her name?
Those, yeah, but you said the most thoughtful. Those weren't thoughtful.
Didn't you date her at
I
Christmas?
don't want to say, but you never know who's watching this thing. When I started the
Don't
podcast,
say her name, then.
I'm not going to. Believe me, you're the one who said it.
Oh, is it her name?
Thank good. No,
I
thank
didn't
goodness.
think. I didn't. I wasn't sure.
I know she's
Like you don't even know
she
the
is.
last name.
Hope is so secretive until she doesn't want to be secretive. It's just like she bans me from like buying stuff because I like to go on these what she calls CVS runs. Where I'll go into CVS and I'll go into CVS and I'll be like, ooh, especially when I was a cop because I would buy stuff all the time for the police car like alcohol gel and all these different things. So I go on these CVS. Ooh, I need this and I need that. I'll spend like $74.
It wasn't
It'd be like $74, and she'll go back and go, we just can't afford that. You just feel like you can go in any store, and then the next day, she comes walking in with like 4 shoe boxes full of shoes. It was just such a great deal. I'm like,
That's not true.
it's totally true. Totally true. Norma's nodding her head. So Norma
was a
Hope does not
baby.
live in the realm of reality, but what she considers to be, like top secret, you're not allowed to ever say, but in any moment, she can say it.
No,
And then there's no repercussions whatsoever.
no, that's not
Oh
true.
my gosh.
No, there was a girl that a pastor friend of mine set me up with. Just way out of my league. And so I was trying to win her over with a bunch of presents. So I would send her stuff all the time. She was in college, so I'd send her stuff all the time. And I had like nobody to spend money on but myself then. I was a bachelor police officer, in my mind, making a lot of money, but because I had no expenditures at all, no bills to pay really. So I just buy her. I mean, I've dropped $700-800 and send it to her like that all the time. High dollar, like NFL gear stuff. She was a big like Cowboys fan, and I hated the Cowboys, but I'd send it to her because I was trying to win her over. She was blonde and beautiful.
Did it work?
No.
Was it a waste of money?
I actually stopped calling her, in all honesty. I stopped calling her, but she wasn't interested, I could tell, But took her out on big dinners out and all those different things, but no.
And when he started dating me, you know what I got? Bupkis.
You got Applebee's in a movie. That was my standard
And
date.
you know what would happen when we go into the restaurant?
Applebee's in a movie.
The guy, the waiter, the same waiter every single time, and it would be a different girl. He would be out with different girls. So he'd be like, this is a new one. Oh, she's back. Oh, you got a new one. Oh, she's back.
It's not entirely accurate, but it's
Pretty darn
accurate.
close.
He's
And
on
the
a
whole
streak.
time, I don't know it.
But
Probably
the best present was the necklace that won you back. I don't know that it won you back. I think it was my charm. But charm and personality.
You're funny. That helps. It was probably the funniness. That helps. Okay, next question. How do you like the house decorated?
This is
For
just
Christmas.
I want to just state this is just like Hope and I's our phone conversations. She would she'll call. Well, she used to. We see each other a lot more now, but when I was a cop, so I was hardly home a lot between cop stuff and church stuff. And she would just call me and go, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Okay." I just let the phone go silent. I'm like, "You called me. You initiate the conversation. You come up with the topics. You have the conversation." Because he goes, "Well, I wanted you to talk." I'm like, "No, you called me. You come up with the conversation." Because whenever I call her, I talk to her the whole time. I have all the topics and everything ready to go, and never runs out. She, on the other hand, has nothing. And this is just like this show right now. You're just asking me.
No,
Because
you know
nothing.
what? Because by asking questions, it leads into other things. So this is what I'm going to say. Remember the game that you used to play with me? Uh-huh.
Oh, butt munch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You had to come up with all the things you can put on the end of butt. B-U-T-T.
Then when we were dating, we played this game.
Oh boy.
And you had to come up with as many names as you could.
And whoever would run out lost. So it'd be like...
So guess who would
Butt
run out all the
munch,
time?
Butt bleep. But it was all cussing.
There's no cussing.
Yeah. But it was
So
gross.
I
But it
would
was
never
gross.
win this game, hardly ever. And I'd be like, how is it that, I'm never winning this game, ever. This is ridiculous. So I go and visit him at his job because he was working at a school. So I go and visit him, and he's not in his office. So I'm like, I'll just leave him a note and say, hey, I was here, and I'll see you later or whatever. I open up the top desk drawer, and there is a list of every butt name you could possibly think of.
Like
And if he would pretend like he couldn't remember, he'd be like, the whole time he had the list in front of him and he was reading it to make me think. I'm like, how is it that he can always pull out the last one and I can never remember? Because he had the list in his desk drawer.
That's right.
The whole entire time. See, the thing is questions lead to other things. I'm pulling from you. I'm pulling from you. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, how you doing?
How
Crickets.
you doing? How's it going?
All right,
Okay.
what was the question? How do I like the house decorated?
Yeah, how do you like the house decorated?
I like multicolor lights. I don't like one color light. I like multicolor lights. I like traditional, old school, multicolor lights. They can be big or little. Got big ones on the house. This year, this inside and out.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I like it mixed with new stuff too.
Okay, but how do you decorate it? What does it look like?
See, you should have pictures here. If this was Aaron and I, it's our podcast, we'd have all the pictures and the visual.
I don't. The house
Visual
is
aids
not
ready,
decorated, and it
but-
has not been decorated for 2 years now
Yeah.
because of the hurricane.
Last year we didn't decorate because we weren't very motivated because the walls were destroyed. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
we
real
had
fun.
paint
But I did
peeling off,
decorate the
ceiling
outside.
paint.
Ooh, I've got a picture of the
Yeah.
outside. Aaron,
Send it to me.
all right. Here, run this over.
Okay, so but what is the
It's in my photos, Aaron.
what does the inside look like?
Ignore the photos of me and my mankini doing my various poses, my various yoga poses and Tai Chi poses.
I'm very interested in those.
Yeah, you can put them up. That's the standard for everybody
Please
else.
don't.
To turn every woman into a lesbian.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so here's the thing. So how do you decorate better, or do I decorate better?
No, Hope is the worst. Like Hope will break out the Christmas decorations and have like a table, just a flat table, and she'll just put them all out. There's no discernible order. There's no accenting. There's no like sprinkling of snow. It's just on a table. Like we have literally probably 60 Santa Clauses, something like that. 60 Santa Clauses. And there's a table in our house that we clear off for Christmas. It's bigger than this one. It's all white.
It's a huge farmer's table.
And one time she comes in, she says she was decorating. So I go in there and she just put every single Santa Claus on the table, just standing there. And that's the way it is everywhere. It's all same level. Same level. There's no boxes. There's no elevating anything. Like if she puts out the Christmas village, there's our house right there. Is that on the podcast?
It is now.
There you go.
There we go. There's the house.
Yeah,
But
that was a quick. That's a quick one because normally it's way more decorated than that.
I just did that in a couple hours, and I've added a couple more starbursts to it, so it's actually even bigger.
And then
than
there's
that now.
Santa in the window.
Santa's in the window now. The reverse projector is in the window, so Santa Claus is in there like waving.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But that's how Hope decorates. That's how Hope decorates. Period. Like you need
Oh,
don't
that's
ever
not true.
don't really ever decorate anything because it's not. It's
your-
like
hey,
there's
is your
like
office
no.
nice?
You are doing a good job in my office. That's the first time ever though. That is since I've known you for 30 years. That's the first time I've ever seen you decorate anything with any kind of. I think if you put effort into it, but it's always get it done, 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 get it done. So it's not a whole lot of effort involved.
I disagree. I hate. Listen, how many tubs do we have of Christmas crap?
30.
Okay. Literally, people have volunteered and said, I'll come over and help you. I'm like, it's a lot of stuff. You don't want to do it. I'm just telling you, it's not. No, I'll come. I love it. I never hear from them again after they come and help me. They don't ask to help the following year or any year after. It's terrible. It's a lot. It's like overwhelming. And Tom, every time you do it, you whip out the eggnog, put on the Christmas music or the movie,
Heck
and
yeah.
our house ends up looking like Hallmark.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Every
No,
time.
like when I do it,
I
I
hate
get
it.
out the garland. Everything has garland accents to it with Hope. There's no accents. There's no lights. It's just some random Santa statue or just some random Christmas motif thing just plopped in the middle of a table. Nothing. There's nothing there.
Am
But
I able
no,
to sign
it's
up
all-
to help with this? Can
It's
I?
all, yeah, it's
for
all.
next year?
Do you want to help Tom? 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't want to help me.
No.
I'll be
I would
done
help
in
Tom.
20 minutes.
Yeah, no, I busted out. I got the Christmas music playing. I got the Christmas.
That sounds like a fun time.
Normally Hallmark.
I'm
got
telling
Hallmark
you,
music playing.
Aaron, you do not want to do it.
I love decorating though.
Aaron,
He does.
I've heard that from many people,
No,
and
but
I'm
you-
just telling you,
Tom's
I
seen my
never
house,
see
though.
them
Well,
again.
but that's when they're helping you. I've never had help, so I might be a joy.
I've helped you,
I might be a joy.
and I've helped you. Like we're your helpers.
Yeah, Hope and I don't work together. We either work for each other or we don't work in the same room. Yeah, we're great working for each other. If I work
Yeah.
for her, it's
That's
great. If she works for me, it's great. But we do not collaborate at all.
We do not think
Yeah.
alike
Yeah,
at all,
and
that's okay.
I'm on her podcast. You guys don't have nearly all the graphics that I have on my screen when I'm doing it.
I prefer that.
No,
I have my peanut gallery normally
Yeah.
over there, giving their 2 cents. They are my props.
no,
People are my props. Correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. That's the way
that's
it
an
goes.
interesting slogan.
People are my props.
That sounds like a T-shirt.
Do you like wrapping presents? And are you good at it?
No and no.
That's exactly what I said. No and no.
Yep.
What is the
No and
worst
no.
present you've ever gotten?
I see. I got to be careful because this could hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with this because if there's somebody that ends up watching it. I think the most, Mom, if you're watching, I love you and you were great. I mean, you are great, whatever. But I think probably the worst one was I got this cheapo, like in my family growing up, we would have all your Christmas presents. And there was the one big one every year. You had the one big present,
Yeah.
and it was always like the showstopper. And it was like, yeah, this is awesome. And my parents were great. I mean, I've gone out to my driveway and had a car there before. So my parents are great. So Mom, love you. If somehow you watch this, which I've told my mom not to watch anything having to do with the church because it'll ruin our relationship. But we're very much different in what we believe. But we're actually close. But I just tell her, let's just stay out of that realm. I mean, because it'll ruin everything. But so we both just stay off of those subjects. But anyway, so she's probably not watching. But just in case she is, so we had I don't remember what year it was. It was somewhere late high school, early college, or somewhere in there. But so somewhere in the 16 to 18 range. And my big present was a Walmart telescope. Literally $18. And I didn't really, it was you had to pull off I always make fun of Norma with her fake smile, I'm trying to imitate Norma's fake smile right now. Nobody can. So that was the most disappointing present ever. And it actually lowered. Now the worst Christmas ever though. So these were right after my parents were divorced. And I went out, I had to work day shift patrol for us cop families in the room here. There's a couple cop families in the room here. There's 3 cop families in the room. But I was out working day shift patrol, and my parents, Tommy finds this story to be really depressing. But to me, I kind of laugh at it now. But I came home, and my parents had just divorced, and my dad had started dating this other woman who I despised. And I came home so I went from the year before, everybody's at the house, all big Christmas Day, all that stuff. And then the following year, I came home from day shift patrol and walked in the house. There wasn't a soul in the house but me. My dad was gone off for the weekend with the woman. And I had to go get my own presents from under the tree, put them at the kitchen table. And open, and so it went from literally 90 to nothing, 0.
That is dark.
Oh yeah, it was. I went. It was.
Talia is gonna cry.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in my uniform. Pull off my gun belt.
I can see it.
Grab my presents from under the tree. Brought them out. It wasn't like the big kitchen table. It was like the little kitchenette that you sit and watch TV at. And all alone, open my Christmas present. That's Christmas
It's a good thing you took your gun belt off.
Yeah, gun belt off.
Got
Got the gun as far away from my head as I could. And I just remember listening to the Joy FM the next day, and this must have made more of an impact because I remember every last thing about it. And Rob Dempsey was the DJ, who I knew him because we went to the same church. And he was talking about, he goes, you know what? Sometimes aren't you just glad that Christmas is over? And I went, yeah, you know what? Darn right.
Yes.
And I don't ever feel that way about Christmas, except maybe that one. But yeah, that was the worst Christmas ever. But the worst present, as I don't even remember what those presents were. Nothing to write home about. But,
I thought it was the one where, remember you told me you wanted all those craftsman tools?
Oh,
and then
that's right. It wasn't. Oh my gosh.
Then I went out and bought
Target toys. Target tools.
Target tools.
I bought, because
lifetime
Craftsman.
warranties on them.
Oh my God.
Hope of all people should know better because she's gotten horrid Christmas presents before and to sit there and eat it. And so when she and I were as
if you were ever going to use them. That was my thing.
But I do use them. I do use them. I mean,
do we really want to spend that much? And that's before I had the faith. I had faith in finances. We always paid tithe.
We loaded them. What are you talking
about?
No,
I was
loaded.
More
There's
thinking,
no kids.
why would we spend money on craftsman tools
no,
when he's not even probably ever pick up that sucker?
Well, that's not even remotely true. I'm in that toolbox all the time for various stuff. Yeah,
but at the time.
But anyway. No, that's actually going. I didn't remember that, but
I knew it was going to be that.
But the other one was still the worst. That was more disappointing because back then you don't really want anything. I mean, I didn't really care about what I mean, my thing is that I told you, don't buy anything but Craftsman tools. Those are the lifetime warranty. I was explicit. And Hope just blows it off.
Did have a lifetime warranty.
They're not Craftsman.
They were just
You're missing
Target
the first part. They were Target tools. They were TTs. These were TTs. Target tools. Target tools. Rock hard bananas from Target. But anyway. No, she had, and here's the thing. Back in the day, before Tommy and Norma were around, we had what? We had, right after we got married, we had a Christmas and then one more, right?
Yep.
And then Tommy was born. So we had these 2 Christmases, and we were both making good money then.
Yeah.
And she made way more than
Especially
she made
for
way
our
more
age.
than I was making. We had, we bought a house and all that stuff. It was actually kind of obscene
It was.
what we had for. I mean, it was
ridiculous.
for 2 people. It looked like a family of 8. I mean, the tree. The presents were 10 feet around the tree. They were huge for the 2 of us, and so I'm like, man, this is great. I was all excited. I started opening. I'm like, okay, well,
Certainly.
this one isn't Craftsman, but I mean, literally, she bought like 30 tools, and I'm like, kept over.
And they were
going.
wrapped
And I
individually.
yeah.
And it's not like it was in
And she
one
doesn't get it.
toolbox.
Yeah, it's like buy a toolbox. I mean, it's
Oh,
like
my
put them in the
word.
toolbox, but she doesn't. So I'm like, and so like instead of it just being one conversation, now it's 30 conversations because like I told you.
Oh my god.
So like eventually, I always start off nice, like all right, it's okay, and eventually I just roll my eyes back and I go, I told you. I told you, Craftsman. And you just don't even listen. You don't listen because there's this part of Hope where she does not listen. Doesn't listen. It doesn't. She either totally just ignores you or doesn't listen. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I mean, when you walk into our room, you'd have to take a hard right, and there's the light. A hard right. And we've been in this house since 2003. So, or 20 years we've been in this house. And it's just over 20 years because it just turned 20 years this year. And I've told her, I don't know how many times, please don't put the laundry basket right there because you walk in and it's pitch black and I smash my foot on it. She just doesn't listen.
I haven't put that thing there in forever.
It took 15 years for you to stop. 15 straight years. She still doesn't get the startle thing. Still doesn't get it. It'll happen this week. It happened last week. I don't know you're in the room. I don't know you're in the room. So don't talk before I know you're in the room. Okay, I don't know. My back is turned. And, I don't know you're there. It doesn't work. She doesn't listen. And that's what happened with the toys. And I'm like, okay.
It's the thought that counts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite movie and why?
Favorite Christmas movie?
Yep.
The Family Man is my favorite Christmas movie. That's my favorite one.
I said that. It's either going to be Christmas Carol or The Family Man.
Yep.
Tell them why The Family Man. I love why it's The Family Man, unless you don't remember why. Do you remember why?
No, I don't know for sure. I mean, why I've told you that it is? Is that what
Yeah.
you're telling me? I don't remember.
Unless there's another reason and you're just telling me that.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know particularly why.
How many of you guys have ever seen The Family Man?
It's not many people haven't seen it. Nicolas Cage, great.
Nicolas Cage.
seen
If
it.
you
You can-
haven't seen
Yeah.
that movie,
You can buy it on Apple TV.
I
It's
will
only
do
like
it.
$7.99.
Yeah.
it's
Aaron will love it.
great.
You'll love it.
It's a great movie. Nicolas Cage.
It's
and
basically
then,
another one of those you go back, you see a life you could have had movies. They
Tia.
call it a glimpse in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
great.
but now Hallmark tried to steal it. It's with what's her name? Her name starts with a T. She's in.
Aaron will get it.
Yeah.
Or something.
Pull it up and show people. Family Man is such a great movie.
I don't remember why.
I
I don't remember why.
Tia Leone.
Tia Leone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
I had Remini stuck in my head
Yeah.
from King of Queens. That's not even her first name. It's Leah, but I had Remini stuck in my head.
yeah. So because you say it reminds me of like if we didn't end up together.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, it does. It is like that because they they had a great relationship. He chose career over it, whatever, and then he got a glimpse at what it would have been like.
I just bought it.
But a good job. I'm telling you,
It's
you'll love
such
the
a great
movie. It's
movie.
It's good.
really well acted. There's no cheesy. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's really
Such
good
a
movie.
great movie.
It's a really good movie. I just bought it on Apple TV too. I've got the DVD, but I bought it on Apple TV. So
I
can
love
watch
that
it
movie.
easy.
But it's not like it's like not your traditional.
No,
kinda-
it's like a reverse Scrooge sort of movie. I mean, you see and the great thing about it is there's an opportunity at the end.
Yeah.
That's what's great. I hate movies when they just end them and you just maybe with a slight chance. There's a big chance at the end that everything will work out. So, I like
but I won't say the end. So
that. Yeah, don't say that.
No, I'm watching it tonight.
Yeah, it's great.
you're gonna
You'll-
love it.
It's my number
Highly
one.
suggest it.
It's my number one.
Such a great movie, though. I love that movie. And then there's plenty of. Obviously, you got your what your go-tos. You have the Family Man that you absolutely love, but what's your go-tos that you really, really love?
Well,
that we always watch. You start watching Hallmark.
well,
That's
I mean,
a given
I never
immediately.
I never missed either Home Alone. I always watch both Home Alones. I rarely miss a Santa Claus. Santa Claus 1, Santa Claus 2 goes downhill after that, but
Pretty
but
much.
I have watched, the only ones I've watched this year actually have been Santa Claus 2 and 3 with Tim Allen. And then really one of my favorites, probably number 2 is the Christmas Carol with Alistair Sims,
Yeah.
1938.
Which is the one I put on there. I put
That is
your favorite.
easily number 2 or tied for number 1.
And you know what I love? I love the Christmas Carol that Jim Carrey's in.
Yeah,
That one's so good.
the cartoon one.
The cartoon one. And
Fantastic. I'm watching that right now, actually.
then obviously we love Polar Express. That's another one we really love. But that reminds us of Tommy when he was little.
Yeah,
We love that one.
those are I love those.
Does your pet have a stocking?
Of course. And for me, it'd be way bigger, but you bought it, so it's just a normal size for Addie.
Well, first of all, we have hurricane stockings right now that we're using. I haven't even pulled out our regular stockings.
yeah, I'm gonna
for 2
I
years
gotta get him
now.
a giant one.
Tom, I'm not gonna.
I'll have to have my chauffeur Norma take me out to.
They don't have them.
Cracker Barrel.
Listen, they don't have them. I
want to buy some ornaments.
Listen, everything's gone in Cracker Barrel. I was just there. Me and Talia were just there. We went shopping.
Everything's gone.
Everything is
Oh,
gone.
that's depressing. All the
Yeah.
Christmas stuff is gone.
Yeah, they don't have those stockings that you want anymore. They don't make them.
Well, we
Believe
didn't buy.
me.
Well, no, the big ones we bought in Gatlinburg.
That's right. But then Norma's caught on fire, I think. And then because Norma's caught on fire, we couldn't let Tommy have that monster
there's the
huge one
bud.
and her have a tiny. So put him up.
There's my bud
And there's
and the cat.
Yeah. And then so we couldn't so we gave the dog Tommy's because that's how that ended up.
We gave the dogs. We gave the dog Tommy's.
Tommy's big one.
Oh, okay.
And then Tommy had to go and get a redskin one,
Oh,
which
that's
he
right.
preferred.
Yeah.
How many glasses of eggnog have you drank this year? And this is
Well, see, like this
disgusting.
year, I made a commitment this year that, you know what, I'm getting into it. Because last year, I did. I mean, it's all like commitment. You understand? You got to commit to these things because otherwise it'll blow right by you, and you never got into it, and you're like, man. So I made a commitment. Like I'm getting into Christmas this year. So
He started right when I think Vanessa. I'm looking at Vanessa. I think Vanessa sent Tom or me a text saying Hallmark's on or something like that.
yeah,
and he started
that,
immediately.
yeah, that got me ignited. So I'm like, I got real when they start the Hallmark countdown to Christmas. I'm starting to
In
the
July
wheels start turning. I mean, like especially there's like this initial thrust. Like I'm like when Hallmark first starts putting out the Christmas movies, I'm watching them every day.
Oh, yeah.
Twice a day. Like I'm really into it. And then it kind of starts to fade. I didn't let myself fade this year like that. I got all the Christmas movies. Another one of my favorite Christmas movies is Daddy's Home 2. Love that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he loves
Mark
that one.
Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, great movie. Mel Gibson. But so I made myself watch the movies, and I like in the morning, get in the shower, turn on the Christmas music. Normally, I'll put on like Dan Bongino or something like that. I put on Christmas music, and when I'm walking, I put on iHeart classic Christmas, like all the Dean Martin stuff, the Burl Ives stuff. I got into it, and I did the same thing with eggnog. Because normally I get her buy me a half a gallon of eggnog. I drink like half of it. That's the
whole
end of
entire
it.
season.
But this time, I mean, there has to be. I've drank at least 3 or 4 of them. I mean, I'm all in. And
it's
the
more
dog,
than
well, the
that.
dog loves it too. So like, we have our eggnog together every day. He gets more of a plate of eggnog, and then I drink a giant mug of eggnog.
You've had at least 30 glasses,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, at least 30 glasses. I'm just talking about containers.
and the dog too.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
dog
I'd
gets it
say at
too.
least 2 gallons of eggnog I've drank this year so far.
At
somewhere,
least.
somewhere in there. Yeah,
Do you guys like eggnog?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I love it.
Good to know. Oh, so everybody in this room, Norma is the only one that doesn't like eggnog. Interesting.
Delicious.
Good. Yeah,
It's
very
so good. And
Love
the
it.
dog acts like
Dog loves it.
the dog goes nuts.
And he loves eggnog.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
well, yesterday I had a cup of eggnog out in the garage, and I had to go help the neighbor for a second. I put it down, and he wasn't on his leash. I came back, and his head was deep into my mug, drinking all my eggnog. He's a bad boy.
You love
He's a silly boy, but he's a bad
Oh
boy.
my
He's very
gosh.
silly.
Okay, stop right now. That's the side people don't need to see of you. If people really
But
saw him,
very sweet.
if people saw the one side of him, like they would be like his whole persona would be ruined.
It's true.
That's the Aaron's saying yes.
He's a very sweet boy.
Yeah.
Stop it. Okay, so your opinion
Yep.
is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
Did I
course.
not say that?
Absolutely.
Anything with
Absolutely.
any. Oh yeah, that's right. This was not planned.
I know.
Yippee-ki-yay.
That's why I
This
was
is not
shocked.
planned.
I had to shrink the shirt because you've lost so much weight that this thing was like swimming on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like heck yeah, it is.
No, anything with any essence of Christmas on it all, I count as a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
If it even starts off and then doesn't anymore, no, that's a Christmas movie.
Next question: what's your favorite Christmas candy?
It probably will be. I don't know if they're considered Christmas candy. I eat them at Christmas. I mean, I eat candy year round. But this has to
No,
be
that's right.
exclusively Christmas candy.
No, what is specifically your favorite Christmas candy?
Well, anything like Lindor, Lindt stuff is
Lindt.
Lindt. Yeah, well, it's Lindor too, though.
Yeah,
It says it on both things on.
Lindt.
Yeah, at Lindor.
One's blue, one's red, right?
Well, different flavors. My favorite are the red ones, but anything they make, I love.
You know what I thought it was?
What?
Chucky's Christmas candy.
Yeah. I mean, but that's not. I thought you were looking for a name brand.
Yeah.
No.
Is that one your favorite? Your dad's?
Oh yeah, that's number one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I thought you meant like name brand. No.
Every now and then.
Because I mean, it's just like like my sister's chocolate chip cookies. That's my favorite cookies in the world. But it wouldn't. Somebody asked me, "What's your favorite cookie?" I'd go name brand or something. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. Now, Tracy, you have a couple questions.
That was
right?
impressive, by the way.
How good did I do?
You did so good. That was way more than I expected.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have redeemed myself.
You have. Okay, I have a question.
All right.
Do you guys ever drive around and look for Christmas lights? Did you ever do that growing up or?
All the time.
Yeah, we've done
growing
it.
up.
We've done it, but we don't do it anymore.
When I grew up,
Yeah.
all the time. Did you do it when you grew up?
No.
And then when our kids were little, we used to do it with them. And then Mission Valley, always. Have you guys know about Mission Valley? Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. Well, this is the first year Mission Valley in 30 plus years. Mission Valley has this one house and it is decorated to the hilt.
What's
to
the first
nine.
time in 30 years?
He's not done it this year.
Get out of here.
He's very
You
sick.
tell Tommy because I told him to go do it. I gotta tell
I
him.
gotta tell him not to.
Yeah.
He's very sick.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Sick. So he's not.
No, he has a house. And he's got a couple of lots. I mean, it's like a Christmas wonderland.
And it's so popular. Aaron, have you ever gone to it?
No.
You didn't even know about it?
Nope.
The cars are lined up down the street by the
Really?
hundreds
Where is Mission Valley?
Yeah.
off of Laurel Road.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like we've done it with our kids
Wow.
since they were very, very little, like religiously every year. They loved it, and
I got pictures of that on my phone too, but I don't know how to tell you to find them.
it's incredible. Yeah, but I grew up going around and looking at Christmas lights. Did you guys look at Christmas lights?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We did it. We did it just recently in Orlando for Tommy's fight. We were driving around looking at.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Wow. And what about you?
No, but Allison wanted to this year. And then Alexis is like, oh, I love doing that. I'm like, oh, people like still do that? So apparently you do.
Oh my gosh,
Still a
that's
thing.
cool.
Still a thing.
All right, ask this another one.
Do you ever celebrate Christmas with anybody else besides your family?
Well, yeah. I mean, throughout the years,
Aaron's
it depends on
come
what
over.
it depends on what you mean by family. But we've had obviously our extended family, in-laws, have been over for numerous Christmases. Couple Christmases have been some church friends and stuff. Dexter's come over every time, but they come over and sing Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that's a
That's what, yeah.
that's a
That's
That's
so
a tradition. They come over in their pajamas every single Christmas, knock on the front door, and it's the entire Dexter family, and they sing something like "I Wish You a Merry Christmas" or something.
They
So
always try and pick out the
sweet.
And they
song.
speed up.
Yeah.
And, and there's not one of them that can carry a tune.
I love it.
Not one. Not close.
Oh, it's so
Brinley
sweet.
can.
And the worst, Brenly can, but the worst of all is the leader. That's Travis.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but
So not normally. Not
No.
really normally. No.
it's usually my mom. We go to my mom's house, and
Yeah.
that's it. It's
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. What do you
We
eat
got-
on Christmas morning?
this year we're gonna have breakfast. Like
Okay.
I bought bacon, eggs. Tom's into that kind of like he likes to eat that right now for dinner. So bacon, eggs, French toast,
Okay.
maybe biscuits and gravy. I don't know. I bought all that stuff, but then we're going to my mom's at 3. So I think she's gonna come over. What do you guys do? What are you gonna do this Christmas?
I'll
I
be
ate
here.
candy out of my stocking for Christmas morning.
Yeah, that is true.
Me
I
too.
sit there and start eating chocolate at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll be here all Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, I will be at my house.
Are you doing it with
Recuperating.
anybody?
I don't think so. Just
So
us.
it's just your family?
Yeah, like the immediate. Like all the girls will be with us this year,
Oh,
and
wow.
me and Jay.
Okay, Aaron.
So obviously also here for Christmas Eve, but
Yeah.
I think what we're doing is I think we're starting at Naz's parents' house
Uh-huh.
and then maybe moving on to my parents after. I don't really know, to be honest with you, because I like to sleep in on Christmas, and then when I wake up, I eat chocolate as well. So
And
that's
then you just do your thing.
yeah,
way to
yeah,
start the day.
exactly. I wake up, I have some chocolate, and then go to whoever's house has breakfast.
There
So,
you
yeah.
go. And Logan, are you going to give birth on Christmas Day? That is the
I hope
question.
so.
I hope so. Best Christmas present ever.
Yeah.
Now, let me
Are
ask
we
you
a couple
this,
days
Logan.
overdue? Are we overdue?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, Logan, let me ask you this. If you have more than one child, right? The odds are how many are you wanting to have?
One right now.
Oh, my gosh. How many children in general do you want to have?
I think one is good.
You're
I
just
still
wanting
have
one.
Chris. Yes.
Okay, so hypothetically
That'll change.
speaking, let me ask you this. If you had 2 children and you gave birth to the one on Christmas Day, and if you were asked a question, what was your best Christmas present ever?
It would be
And you said that was your it, and the other child that wasn't born on Christmas Day said that they were that because you said that they were the favorite child, would that be the case?
possibly.
Agreed.
Possibly that would mean that that's your
Oh my
favorite child.
gosh. I
Are you going to
mean,
have favorites?
I think so.
You're going to have favorite children?
That's why she can
A
only have
favorite
one.
kid?
Favorite cat, so I assume I'll have a favorite child.
Oh
I could
my
never have a favorite
gosh.
kid.
That is. She doesn't know yet. Give
I
her a
mean,
se- give her a
Tracy,
child.
do you have a favorite kid?
No, of course not.
Yes, she does.
Tootie.
Yes, she does.
It's Tootie.
Yes, she does.
It's Tootie.
That's
We
a
all
lie.
know.
Let's go around the room with all the moms.
Yeah.
I know Sarah's. I already know Sarah. And Vanessa, you don't, correct?
See.
Same.
Of course
I
she
have no.
does.
I
That's a
have
lie.
no
That's a
favorites.
lie. Everyone has a favorite.
No, that's not true. Tom, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, Addie, the dog.
That is true.
He's number one.
Yep. There he is.
Tracy puts up the dog.
Oh, I'm gunning for your number 1 kid spot. I'm still
that
gunning
is
for
true.
it.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm working
Aaron is
hard.
working hard to get number 1.
Yeah.
I don't have a number. I couldn't even imagine having a number 1.
All I gotta
don't
do is
even know
beat
how
Tommy.
it's possible.
All I got to do is beat Tommy because I know Norma's out of the running. So
Oh my God.
Tom, do you
Not
have
true.
Tom, do you have a favorite child?
Not at all. No way.
See.
No way.
No way.
No, Tommy and I spend more time together because of the whole MMA thing and working out and stuff. But other than that, no. Listen, here's the whole thing. The dynamic in my house, it's not really even fair because like I am not remotely anybody's number 1. I'm not even Addie's number 1. I'm not even the dog's number 1. I mean, it's the truth. And we spend the most time together.
That's
the dog
not
and
true.
I mean, you're talking about
That's not
every
true.
second of every day that I'm at home, I'm with the dog. He will not. I mean, every room I go in, he goes in. But no, I mean, every room I go in, he goes in. So, but like in our house, nobody talks to me first. I find out stuff about everybody's situations weeks after. That's like old news. So I mean, so nobody. What? I did not. Not the newest. Not the newest stuff. I'm talking about the latest. No, the latest conversation we had. I didn't know any of that stuff. Didn't know. She knew. Who knew? And even Tommy. Even though Tommy and I talk a lot more than Norma and I talk, Tommy still goes to Hope first. There's a problem. There's a situation. Hope first. Yeah, that's just the way. I don't know why.
And I'm
because
the mean one.
yeah, I know.
I'm actually I'm easier to talk to. People think it's the other way around, but it's not.
It's not.
Shut up, Aaron.
I'm easier to talk to.
Would you say, Tracy, is that true?
Absolutely.
You think Tom's easier to talk to than
No,
me?
I'm just joking.
Okay,
You're
thank
the
you.
best.
What did
I
she
don't know.
say?
She
I
said
love you, Hope.
absolutely.
She started soft talking. She started doing the Norma thing.
Absolutely. Just
Started
kidding.
doing the Norma thing.
I
Norma used to do
love
that.
you so much.
And you,
I used to start Norma because Norma would say something. Hey, Dad, do you think that maybe we can go? What? I just really think that. What?
We would cry laughing.
Oh my god.
It was like sometimes she was trying to be like passive aggressive,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she lower the mean stuff, But I mean,
And Tom would be like,
that's what Tracy just did.
What?
Absolutely.
And Tracy, do you think Tom's a nice one? Well, I just think that maybe. Wait, what?
What?
I didn't want to get fired and then rehired.
I was
So
gonna
had to
say-
think
she's
about
afraid
it.
to get fired.
I was gonna say you act like I'm like up his butt, but she's like, oh no, of course you're the nice one.
Hey,
Everybody
listen,
knows you're
I'm
not
okay
the nice one.
if Tracy's nose is brown because it's up my butt. I'm okay with
Oh
that.
my god.
Tracy, how in the world could you say that Hope is easier to talk to than me?
Not even close.
I mean, come on.
She is so sweet.
Well, I am.
She's sweet as pumpkin pie. Look at her. Look at that face. Hold on, let me cut to it. Aw, look,
No
there
way,
she
man.
is. No way, man.
Go to the guy with the Christmas T-shirt
I'm
on.
telling you, you're way better off coming to me. All right.
I don't know about that.
Believe as you will. You be you. Hard bananas. You be you. Hard bananas.
Speaking
Rock
of,
hard bananas.
you can purchase that today at foundationchurchsl.com.
And Tom could wear one. Tom could
Just
wear
for the
one,
record.
but we don't have any
And Tracy,
big
there's
enough.
literally no offense to you, and especially since you think I'm already the meaner one anyway. I loathe you be you.
You know what?
Loathe it.
It'll-
Just for the record, speaking from the pastoral position of Foundation Church, it is so archy
It'll grow on you.
and so weak.
Oh no.
It'll grow on you.
Yeah.
I'll get
Ugh.
you a shirt.
Everybody knows.
Aaron, let's do
it's-
15 minutes. Let's do 15 minutes on vaccines right now.
I can. I've
Just
got
load
it.
'em up.
He's
Got it
ready.
ready.
He's ready.
We're 6 minutes late.
Let's get an
Yeah,
edge
we're
into this
done.
show.
Wow.
It's because I'm stuck.
It's
I'm
because
know.
Aaron. It's
It's
because
'cause
Aaron's been
I'm-
clipped.
I know.
We can go
He's been
fart.
shelved.
I know.
Don't, Tracy.
We can go fart at any moment.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I
We're
can't
gonna
control their
depart.
mouths, but
We're 6 minutes
We're
past
gonna
time.
defart.
Actually, that's
Depart.
true.
We're-
he did it at his mouth. I can't stop
That's
that.
true. She can't. She can't.
This show's turned great.
Yeah. Now we can go another hour.
That's
We got
right.
more gas in the tank. No pun intended.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go. See, top numbers.
Oh,
Boom.
there
We
it
got
is.
46 on Tom's Rumble.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
we're rocking.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. We're going to close
Yeah, what's the
out.
total? What's the total numbers?
With all platforms?
All platforms.
110.
110. There you go.
Wow.
That's
There
great.
you go.
Wild.
God bless. I hope you've loved getting to know this man a little better. Christmas is his favorite
So
holiday.
lucky.
Blessed.
I mean, Christmas
Glory to
is-
God, hallelujah.
Oh gosh,
Go ahead.
stop it. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, but I think Christmas is pretty dang like I mean it is probably my favorite. Pretty dang close.
So Thanksgiving's your favorite,
No,
but
it
Christmas
can't.
is
No,
your favorite.
thanks- yeah.
That sounds like you
Yeah.
ordering a chicken sandwich. Can I have the fried chicken sandwich minus the fried chicken?
Oh gosh, I hate you sometimes. Okay, we're gonna close out. We hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, there's no podcast next week. He has no podcast Tuesday, Thursday, but you're up on
podcast
Saturday.
I'm live
No.
Saturday, both
That's
Saturdays.
what I was saying.
I
No
know, but
podcast
last
Tuesday,
time-
Thursday.
Last time you guys gummed up the works,
No,
canceled me on a Tuesday, and I was live.
no podcast Tuesday, Thursday for either one of us. He's back on Saturday night, CTN, 10:30.
I'm live this Saturday, and I'm live the next Saturday.
That's
There
right.
you go.
All Saturdays.
All Saturdays.
All Saturdays.
Saturdays.
Forever
We
and
al-
always.
We go
That's right.
live every Saturday night for the TLP. Me, no, not so
Yippee-ki-yay.
much. Yippee-ki-yay. And then, and the thing is shortly after we return.
Yippee-ki-yay, hard bananas.
Oh my gosh.
Yay, rock hard bananas. Yippee-ki-yay.
Very good.
There it is.
When we get back, Tracy.
Yeah.
That's our new shirt right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Rock hard bananas.
With a hard banana on it. Yeah. A frozen banana.
That's right.
Can we, hey, for Logan, can we have one with chocolate covered? Chocolate.
Oh my word.
Logan's like, yes.
An extra ripe banana.
Yeah. In case you didn't hear her, she goes, just make sure it's rock hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tracy, when we get back,
Yeah.
Tracy, when
Yes,
we get back,
yeah.
what's the big thing that we have coming up for the Hope Hotline?
Well, we were season 2, but we also have our 100th episode.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
We're going into our 100th episode, and she's got something planned for that.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
we will see you in the new year. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From both of us and from the TLP and the Hope Hotline. Love you guys. Oh my gosh, shut up. You're now no longer the favorite. Bye.
Real talk.